Hey guys, good to see you. So this is actually take two because I did this a little bit earlier and I was using Zoom because I wanted to share my phone screen and it didn't record, like the live didn't record. So that's okay because actually there was a feature that I left out. So it's all good. I just am that much more practiced. Happy Friday to you. And this is all about the updates that have happened in the last week or two. And there's been a few, not an overwhelming amount, but so this isn't going to be a super long broadcast, but I did want to tell you about this stuff. So let me share my screen, and it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully this breaking news graphic isn't going to hinder your visibility too much of my screen share. It is, isn't it? So what can I do? I'll just scooch it kind of. Oh, it made it go away. All right, that's all right. Okay, so let me pull up Google Chrome. And the first thing that I want to show you is that in events, you can now add video, okay? And so while that may not seem like a really big deal, it is, because an event is one of those things that you really sometimes need to create some hype around it, right? So this is a great way to do that. It doesn't even have to be your video, it could be a music video from YouTube, but something. And don't forget about spark.adobe.com. You can put together videos really, really quickly. I hope you can't hear that noise outside. There's like a blower outside. They're blowing the yard outside. Like the minute I went live, these loud blowers started blowing. So I apologize. Anyway, so definitely check that out for all of you people who schedule events. This is a really nice new feature. The other thing that I want to show you is if you go over to your personal profile, you're going to click on Home, and when you get there, let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. I am. When you get there, you're going to look over here on the left, and you're going to notice this blue TV screen. And this is a really humongous, gigantic, big deal. This is more than just a tab on the left side of your Facebook screen. This is actually what Facebook is calling a platform. They refer to this as a platform. And this is their unique programming, and it's pretty incredible. Now, like this thing, this Humans of New York, this is an adaptation of the successful social media account that's Humans of New York, and they've turned it into a series. And I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's a really awesome account. I think it started on Instagram, and it basically showcases, features real life people and their stories, and just a huge success. And now they've turned that into a series. And there's just so many things here that look so good, but oh look, Guy Kawasaki has his own show here, Wise Guy, and you can see what your friends are watching. So this is really, really, really a big deal. And as content creators, I recall hearing something somewhere that we're going to be able to actually submit, throw our hat in the ring as content creators. So this is something you definitely want to check out. And what I would say is that if you are knee deep and really hustling through your day and you're getting a lot accomplished right now, don't look at this now, but look at it maybe on Sunday. Sunday's when I like to do my own e-learning, and I just sort of indulge in this sort of stuff. And a great time to like catch up on what you missed in social media. Because I myself am looking away now. I am not going to look at this because I have a feeling I'll go deep into this rabbit hole and I won't come out till like next week. Okay, the other thing that I want to show you is you'll find this over on your business page or your fan page. And you're going to look over here under Publishing Tools. Publishing Tools is a pretty unexplored area for most people because it's kind of hairy over here. So there's so many cool things, but this is a little more advanced, a little bit of a more advanced feature in Facebook. But if you're a content creator and a blogger, you need to be exploring this area because there's some powerful features. Now, of course, the feature I want to highlight is not available to me yet. It has not been rolled out yet, but it is right here. It'll be under Canvas, and it will say brand assets. I don't have it yet. Check and see if you have it. And at this point, you'll be able to upload your logo, and then your logo will be attached to the stuff that you publish. Now, this won't be just like status updates, as I understand it. This will be things that you publish that are part of the publishing program over here in Facebook, which you actually have to apply for. I do, again, if you are a blogger, if you create regular content, this is something you want to explore. You need to apply to be a publisher, to have instant articles and so forth. But when you do that, you have to submit at least 5 articles for them to review. So you want to check this out for sure at some point. All right, what else? Oh, Instagram stories on Facebook. So, on desktop. So you're going to be able, we're all eventually going to be able to create Instagram stories from our desktop, and that's a really cool thing, especially if you're somebody who likes to or who does a lot of teaching from your desktop. Like, this is a godsend. I'm really, really excited about that. I'll be able to use Instagram stories more, so that's a really good thing. The other thing about Instagram that in my last broadcast, I was able to show you on my phone, but can tell you about, and you'll see it. When you open up your phone and you go to post an Instagram photo, you can now do up to 10 photos or videos at one time. You can also do different sorts of formats. So you could do landscape now, which is really great. The one caveat is that your pictures all need to be, like, if you're going to post 10 pictures, they all need to be the same. They all need to be square, or they all need to be landscape. So keep that in mind. And let's see what else. Also in Instagram, you can now edit tagged people after you've shared the post. And you can also save them as Instagram drafts now, which is great. And then now I'm just going to show you, and LinkedIn. Let me go over there. LinkedIn recently added help chat, and hopefully this will load. Let's go. What you're looking at here is this is code that is very much like the Facebook pixel. This is a new thing that LinkedIn has rolled out called insight tags. I've done a whole training video on that, so I'm not going to go deep into it. But essentially, you're able to see the traffic that comes to your website from LinkedIn, and a lot of really rich information, like what are the people's titles, what industries are they in, that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. Now let's see here if I can get back to the help. It's at the bottom of the page, and it says, let's see here. Go to linkedin.com. We'll try that. And it says chat help. And I had a chat with someone the other day, and they were really, really helpful. And I said to them, like, well, I want to tell my community about this. Is this just for paid accounts? And they said, no, this is for everybody. And it's like from, what did he say? 10 Central Standard Time to 5 Central Standard Time, most days, Monday through Friday. So it sounds like it's a new feature, and they're kind of rolling it out. Let's see if it was in the Help Center. Here we go. So scroll down, and right there where it says chat with us, they're currently offline, but it's worth a shot. And, I guarantee you, after all these questions that have built up over the years with regard to LinkedIn, because it's so stinking frustrating, I know I have like a million questions with regard to, my company pages, and, and there's a few things I need to delete that I've had a hard time deleting. And, LinkedIn is really wonky like that. So now's the time to go in there and get the help for those questions that have been piling up for you. Okay, and then finally, I just wanted to show you a couple of cool new apps that were brought to my attention. Brandon Utley in the front row contributed this. He always gives us the best apps and tools on Taco Tuesday that we have every Tuesday in the front row. And this is called Ad Mockup Generator, and it's free. And you get instant previews, and you can see exactly how your ads are going to look before you ever launch them, which is so great. Like the character limits, and it's got the text grid tool and all that. And it's for really all social advertising: Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, like all of them. So LinkedIn. So this is really cool, and it's free, and it's called adparlor.com. /ad mockups. And then the other one was contributed by Front Row VIP or Cindy Ball, and it's called Calligrapher. And I haven't played with it yet, but this looks so fun. You can transform your handwriting or calligraphy into a font. Now, you know, my handwriting, I don't know that it should be turned into a font, but I love the examples right here. It's just really cool, something very unique. So a great way, you know, if you've always wanted to do a handwritten signature in your email sign off, this would be a great thing to use for that. So that's it, you guys. I told you it was going to be easy breezy, down and dirty, super quick, and that's what it was today. So I'm going to come back over to you and say a proper goodbye. Have a great weekend. And if you're not already a member of the Front Row, make sure you join us. This is a free community of entrepreneurs sharing the latest, greatest in digital marketing and modern marketing. And I'll put the link down below this video. And thanks for tuning in. See ya.